So today, I'm going to talk about letting your faith be bigger than your fear. All right, let me start this off like this. See, we all want success. We all want to be successful. We all want to accomplish things in life. So the first thing we have to do, above all things, is realize that you cannot let fear stop you from accomplishing your goals. And don't get me wrong, me like everyone else has that tinge of fear sometime about the unknown. But what you have to do is if you truly believe that you deserve something, if you truly believe that it's something that is meant for you, then you have to follow my sign and say, let your faith be bigger than your fear. And then once, I always tell people, once you pray about something, once you give it to God, then you have to leave it alone. I want y'all to understand what I'm saying. Once you pray about something and you asking God or to handle it for you, then you have to leave it alone and allow your faith to be bigger than your fear. Because my biggest thing is that I don't care what happens. I'm going to strive to be the greatest me I can be. I don't care. I really don't care what anyone says or says I can't do. My goal is to prove to them that they are wrong. Because my faith has to be bigger than my fear. And there's some people out there that have fear of you becoming successful. Let's put that in perspective. There are people around you that sometimes have a fear of you becoming successful. And then I ask myself, why would somebody be like that? Because you becoming successful to some people tells them that they're not doing anything. Shows them that they're maybe inadequate in certain positions or certain walks of their life. But that is not your concern. Your concern is with yourself. You can't, what's the word I'm looking for? You can't allow anyone, any naysayer, to stop you from reaching your goals. Because once you allow somebody to get in your head, 'cause that's what they get to first. Once they get in your head and have you thinking that, oh no, this is not good. I ain't gonna make it. It's not gonna be a good thing. You have already allowed them to defeat you. I don't let what anyone says deter me from what I'm doing. My biggest thing is, and like I tell my business partners, is that you have to be the one to make your business grow. You have to be, you invested in this. So the goal with investing in it is to prove that it's worth it. And I say anything you get and you don't use becomes useless. So my biggest thing with everybody is, like I said, I don't care. I'm going to grind for my business. I'm going to make it work for mine because it's mine. And like all my business partners, yes, you joined me in business, but it's now your business. It's almost, I use the analogy of having a child. You carry it, you birthed it, this is yours. So your business is equated to your child. You have to take care of it and nurture it in order for it to grow and be the greatest adult it can be. So think of your business in that same way, is that this is my baby. Would you not feed your baby? Would you not allow your baby to have the best? And again, it's a statement, analogy people use that takes money to make money. That is the truest thing in the world. The truest thing in the world is that it does take money to make money. And you can't be afraid to invest in yourself. You can't be afraid to have faith in yourself. Because if you don't have faith in you, how can you even phantom that somebody else would? That doesn't make any sense to me. You have to be the one that says, my faith is going to be bigger than my fears. I'm going to go out there, I'm going to make my business the greatest thing I can make it. I'm going to make my life the best I can make it. But again, I use this term all the time. We have to get out of our own way. We have to realize that nothing is stopping us but us. There is nobody out there that can change the course of the plan I already made for myself. Nobody. Not chick or child. Nobody out there is going to say, you know what, Gary? You ain't going to be a good businessman. You ain't going to do good. Nobody. See, I want to allow it. Because nobody runs me or roots for me or pats me on the back or none of those other things, those accolades better than me. I am the biggest component of telling me I am the greatest. Whether you believe it or not is irrelevant to me. I know I am the greatest. I know I'm building a brand. I know I'm building an empire. And whether you say it's true or not doesn't mean a hill of beans to me. You have to let your faith be bigger than your fears. And don't get me wrong, yes, are there going to be times when you feel you got setbacks? Of course there will be. Will there be times when you feel you got knocked down? Of course there will be. Are there going to be times when sometimes financially you feel it's a struggle? Of course it's going to be. But the problem with people getting on the ground is that they refuse to get back up. Failure is not about you getting knocked down. Failure is about you staying down. Or failure is about you never getting up to begin with, just laying down. I'm going to strive every day that I'm still allowed to roll around this earth to be great, to be super successful, to be a motivator of people. Because my biggest thing, and I say this, and I say it with the utmost honesty, is that what we lack a lot of times is faith in ourselves. And I often say to my business partner all the time, I can want a blessing for you, but I can't want a blessing for you more than you want that blessing for yourself. I cannot want to see you strive for greatness and you don't see that in yourself. The first person that I know that I have to keep motivated is me. And I tell my motivation now comes from, I believe I'm a vessel. And I'm going to tell you what I mean by that. I'm in two businesses that I love to death. And I'm a vessel, I think, of God to show others that they can do the same thing. Now, and again, I tell people all the time, sometimes I don't have the best way of explaining to businesses, but that's why I have people that know more than me about the businesses. But what nobody has more than me is that passion for what I do. And it's just that passion for helping others. Because I believe these words reign true so much. You have to have multiple streams of income. Period. And we have to learn to teach our children about residual income, passive income. I want to make money while I'm sleeping. That's what I want to do. So with saying that, my faith has to be bigger than my fears. My faith has to show me that regardless of what, regardless of how hard it seems, I'm going to continue to push forward. Regardless of how anyone, oh, I wouldn't do that, oh, that's a scam, that whatever people say does not affect me. Because let's use this logically. If Steve Jobs had listened to somebody say that, oh, nobody's gonna buy that phone, oh no, it's raggedy, would Apple be the empire it is today? If Bill Jobs said, you know what, I ain't gonna, oh man, forget that, they told me this thing gonna work, would Microsoft be Microsoft? And people say maybe I'm far-fetched because I put myself in that realm, but I don't think so. I think I am a brand, just like Apple's a brand, just like Google, Microsoft, or any other corporation is a brand. I may be a smaller brand on a smaller level, but I'm still a brand. And that's what I want my team to understand, that you guys are a brand. We are all a collective brand, because if everybody know, my team is called Team Dream Chasers, but we're all a collective of different businesses. So what I want people to understand, I want everybody out there listening to understand is that your faith has to be bigger than your fear. In anything, in business and in life. In everything I do, I equate business and life together. My goal, every day I get on here, and I say this, is to show others that anything's possible. Anything is possible. You can make the impossible possible. It's within you. You have to be the catalyst for making people see. Because I don't just want to tell people something. I want people to watch me. I want to be the evidence of what I say. And the only way I can be the evidence is to actually show and prove. Because the older people say this word, and it reigns true to today. You have to, I can show you better than I can tell you. Run that by you again so let it click in your head. I can show you better than I can tell you. And that's why I want not only my business partner, but people in life to show and prove. Don't tell me you want to build a great team. Show me you want to build a great team. Because that's what I'm doing. Don't show me you want to help people. Don't tell me you want to help people. Show me you want to help people. Talk is cheap. It takes money to buy land. And if you honestly sit back and just mellow in what you're doing, you can be super, super successful. You could be the greatest business person. You can be the greatest individual. But what you have to do is, again, get out your own way. Stop letting fear dictate your life. Stop letting the naysayers be right. I don't care how many people tell me no about joining me in business. Don't care. Don't give two rats' asses of how many people that tell me no. Because it's not the people that tell me no that I'm concerned about. They don't fuel me. It's those people that 1 or 2, 3 or 4, in my case, the 20 so far, that have told me yes. Because those are the ones that decided that, you know what? I need this blessing. This blessing is for me. And not only do I want people to understand that don't worry about the naysayers, the do-nothingers. I got a bunch of names for them. The wallflowers that going to sit back and tell you what you're doing ain't worth it, but they ain't doing nothing. See, now, if you boiling out of control on your end, and you telling me what I'm doing ain't nothing, I don't know. I may be. But if I see you, yourself, with no aspirations, no something, no oomph, there is nothing you can tell me. And then even if you are balling or so whatever, what you eat don't make me poop. So I'm still going to strive to be the best me I can be. I'm not going to allow my fear to supersede anything I plan. I'm going to crush that fear. I'm going to show fear that fear don't work for me. I got a fear of being broke. I got a fear of struggling. I got a fear of not having. Those are the fears I want to have. The fear of me running my business, there's no fear there. None at all. None. The fear of going out and speaking to people because I want them to join me, there's no fear there. Because I got to talk to 1,000 people. So 10 to join me, I just spoke to 1,000. And I talk to everybody. I want my team to understand is that, yes, you have to start people you know. But then you got to spread out. You got to continue to build. Because once you get that first business partner, then that second business partner, you know what you're going to realize is that I waited too long. Because that's how I felt. I felt I waited too long to start talking, to start getting out there. Now I wait for no one. I can't wait for my business partners to bring people on. I have to continue to bring people on because that's what I do. because I'm that vessel to help others. I can't wait for somebody to give me something because nobody's giving you anything. You have to go out there and get it. And on that note, I'm going to say it one more time before I shut this down. I'm going to turn around and so y'all can see I believe this. Let your faith be bigger than your fear. Y'all have a blessed day. Have a productive day. And for those I'm going to see tonight, we're going to have a great party day. 1.